Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hit the subscribe button real quick. And if you're a regular, girl, welcome back. It's so good to see you again. Today I'm going to give my unsolicited natural hair unpopular opinions. One person did ask for this, so you know what, highly requested actually. Let me know if you guys agree with this or if you completely disagree. First unpopular opinion when it comes to natural hair is needing a comb. I used to detangle my hair often. Well, I used to have every kind of comb. I only use the rat tail comb, and it's like when I'm doing protective styles for parting my hair. It's just unnecessary. And I, for the longest, was like, you're absolutely insane if you don't use a comb to detangle your hair, because how you gonna get it done? But oh, little did she know that she had the God-given comb right here. Number two, I feel like washing your hair once per week is a little overrated. Now, hear me out. Unless you like really sweat a lot and you have a very active lifestyle, like you're in the gym, like you're that girl. If you're really not that girl, I just feel like washing your hair once a week is not necessary. Even if you washed your hair once every 2 weeks, okay, cool, because that's twice a month. But I also don't feel like it's dirty to wash your hair once or twice a month. Now, going past a month, wash that scalp. I know some people done already clicked off this video. Number three, your hair only grows in braids. Lies. Your hair grows every day, not just in braids. I don't really like when girls be like, oh yeah, my hair grows the most when it's in braids. No, it doesn't. Your hair grows the most while you're alive. On this side of the earth and not under it. Your hair is always growing. You probably feel like your hair grows the most in braids because you're leaving it alone and actually seeing the new growth like come out from the braid. And if you're retaining your length and putting in braids back to back, of course you think that braids grow your hair. Doesn't that make sense? But really, it's your body, your scalp is growing your hair. You're just retaining it better, probably in braids, because you're not always manipulating it. Sip on that tea. Number four would be needing to protective style to grow your hair. Now, don't this sound contradictory? Because I definitely have a video called How to Grow Long Natural Hair Fast with Protective Styles. I'm gonna link it this way. But let me tell you why this is my unpopular opinion. For me, I do it back to back because, like I said, I just be picking out my hair and don't realize it subconsciously. It's really funny I say that though, because I did notice I do Protective Styles back to back so often now for the last 2 years at least that I'm just used to it being like tucked away. I feel like it's retrained my brain and my muscle memory to like not just pull out my hair subconsciously. If you know how to protect your ends from breakage without doing protective styles, such as like just having it in a bun all the time or in a one ponytail, or if you just do wash and goes but you don't just like pick your hair out, do anything to your hair, you just like have your wash and go and you leave your hair alone, as long as you're retaining length, you will see hair growth. Number five is DIY home remedies. The videos are like growing your natural hair fast with this home remedy, blah blah. That's cool maybe for a protein treatment. DIY home remedies for hair growth is like those micromanagers at work that are trying to make sure you're doing your job. It's like, are you growing? Are you growing? Look, let me help you out with this. Let me help you out with this. And your scalp is like, sis, I got it. If you would just back up. I got it. Number six, building a hair care line that promises and promotes hair growth. Scam. I feel like this could low-key backfire on me, because what if one day I want to start a natural hair care line? Somebody's gonna be like, hey, you remember this video you made? And pull out the receipts. But hear me out. Hair care lines, they do serve a purpose. The purpose is just not to grow your hair.
Hey, this is Editing Amy jumping in real quick just to say I want to clarify that unless it's like a medical product that is meant to treat and regrow hair from hair loss by affecting the DHT hormone or somehow lengthening the anagen phase of your hair follicle, in which that's the state that it grows, and depending on what ingredients are in the regular hair growth products, that all is a determining factor of the legitimacy. So yeah, unless it's medical and depending on the ingredients and non-medical, like regular over-the-counter products, that's why I just feel like products within hair care lines that promise to promote hair growth are a little bit iffy in my opinion, because most hair care products, their purpose is to moisturize your hair, make your hair shiny or reduce frizz, improve its appearance, but I just feel like your scalp is the one in charge of growth and you're in charge of retaining the length that you grew. I think it's a great marketing tactic though, because I don't know about you, but I've definitely bought a product from a hair care line that promises to promote promote hair growth. And then because I didn't know how to retain the length of my hair that I grew, I thought, oh, the product doesn't work, when that's not the case.
Number 7, I feel like rice water, the inversion method, don't help grow your hair. I don't know why fermented rice water would exceedingly grow your hair. Turning upside down across your bed and having your hair go against gravity, I don't know how that helps your hair either. Like they were saying, like because the blood flow goes to the scalp, and I'm not flipping upside down every day just to get my hair to grow faster, and it's not about to grow faster because of that either. I'm saying all these things because I used to do all these things too. Number 8 is deep conditioning your hair. So I'm not saying not to deep condition your hair, I'm just saying deep conditioning has a purpose, but its purpose is not for hair growth, because some people think it is. Deep conditioning is to replenish the moisture from shampooing and from wearing your protective style for a month or 2 or 3 straight. Deep conditioning is for intensive moisture repair, not for growing your hair. Ooh, that's a bar. Ooh, that's a bar. Number 9, hair care routines with more than 6 steps. But anything with more than 6 steps in your hair care routine, you're doing too much. And I feel like you're starting to incorporate unnecessary things that just make you feel good, like make you feel like you're doing something, when really you're doing a lot of nothing. To me, this is the equivalent of when you have a goal. You think that in order to get to the goal, you need to like write down your daily to-do, and you need to journal out how you feel, and you need to write about how you're gonna get to the goal. And then basically at the end of the day, you did nothing but like write what you wanted to do and what you're gonna do and how you're gonna get there, but not actually do things to get you there. That's what I feel like hair care routines with more than about 5 to 6 steps are. Number 10, I firmly do not believe you need to trim your hair every 4 to 6 weeks in order for it to grow. I don't know who lied to y'all. I fell for this lie too, so I don't know who lied to us. Was it hairstylists? They were some haters. I think it was back in university. I used to trim my hair every 4 to 6 weeks, like recommended, and then I realized like my hair is at the same length, and I had to assess my hair care routine. They say you should trim your hair every 4 to 6 weeks. I've been trimming my hair consistently, but how often does my hair grow in those 4 to 6 weeks? And I was like, well, if my hair grows about ½ an inch a month, if I'm trimming off,
If I trim off an inch after 4 weeks, which is 1 month, but I only grew ½ an inch in that 1 month, then at the end of that month, I'm at a setback. I'm actually in the negatives now. I'm at a setback by ½ an inch. Then when we go into the second month, I am growing my hair ½ an inch, but because I'm at a setback, that ½ an inch gets me back to 0, like at the starting base. And if at the end of month 2, because we trim every 4 weeks 1 inch, now at the end of month 2, even though I'm at 0, I trim an inch, I am now -1 inch. Like my hair is getting shorter. I really hope that made sense and I didn't confuse you, and the math is mathing.
I said, oh, never again. I'm trimming my hair once per year. Maybe you can trim your hair twice a year. You definitely need to trim your hair once throughout the year, because if you don't trim your hair at all, you're gonna have a lot of split ends where you're gonna have to cut off a lot of your hair instead of it being a trim. Now, trimming it twice per year, I feel like is the max, because then past that you might not see a lot of hair growth. Your hair would still have grown, but you wouldn't see a lot of hair growth. And it also depends how much you cut. I should very much emphasize that. It depends how much you cut as well. Number 12 is the product is not as important as the process, and by the process I just mean how you're actually styling and taking care of your hair. I used to be a PJ. If you don't know what that is, that's a product junkie. I kind of mixed 13 with 12 because 13 was being a product junkie. Unpopular opinion, you don't need to be a product junkie. Some of us might still be product junkies, but in this economy, who really is? Number 14, how often you switch up your hairstyle. I love switching up my hairstyle. I haven't done it in like 3 years, but I still would love to do that. But for what I'm trying to do right now, which is growing my hair to a certain length, I'm not gonna do that. And this is why. Switching up your hairstyle all the time, it's the reason why your hair stays at that length. Now, if you have hair and you like your hair at the length it is and you switch your hairstyle all the time, then that's fine. Now, if you're trying to grow your hair, that's not the best option to do. You're constantly going to experience some form of hair loss, even if it's just light shedding or light breakage, because of the things you have to do to manipulate your hair to get it in that style. The only exception I would say is, for example, let's say you have a wash and go, right? If you didn't need to use a comb, if you didn't need to respritz and put your fingers in your hair and put more gel or conditioner to refresh the wash and go, and all you literally did was put it in a bun and you didn't like lose hair from that, that would be the only exception I could see from you switching up your hairstyle. I'm talking about more so switching up your hairstyle. Like, I have braids for 2 weeks, then I have a weave for 2 weeks, then I have a bust down lace front for 3 weeks, then I have popping cynic lace twists for 2 weeks, and then I have faux locks for 2 weeks. I'm talking about like when you're switching up your style completely. Number 15, my unpopular opinion is that wash day doesn't actually have to be all day. This one hurt me a little bit. The reason why wash day is an all day event for a lot of us is the overwhelming anxiety of just the process in washing our hair aids in it taking all day to do it. If you feel like, no, it actually takes me all day from start to finish, then like I said, going back to number 9, you might have too many steps in your hair care routine. Wash day routine really shouldn't take you all day, especially if you reduce your steps and you really analyze like, what's a necessary step in my routine and what can I leave out. Like, for example, shampoo is pretty essential in cleaning your scalp and washing your hair. Shampoo is what wash day is made of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't cut out that step. But like, let's say deep conditioning for an hour or 2 hours, like while you watch a show, unnecessary. I think my wash day routine takes me 3 hours. That still sounds like a lengthy amount of time, but it's not from sun up to sundown. And really, when I'm really skipping steps, girl, that hair was washed in an hour and a half, okay? Those are my unpopular opinions. Let me know down below which one you guys agree with and which ones you disagree with. If you're going to comment down below what you disagree with, please be respectful to everybody in the comment section. Like this video, give it a thumbs up. That's the exact same thing. Subscribe to the channel if you already have not. Click the bell notification to be notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks guys so much for watching and supporting as always. I will see you in my next video. Bye.